Another quick edition of Now Showing, where I take a look at movies that are in theaters or just about to be in theaters. And that's the case with our film that I'm looking at today, The Beast. You know, the connection with a person can throw us for a loop. So too can the lack of a connection. In the new film, The Beast, we see these ideas explored in a unique and twisty way that was inspired by a Henry James novella. The film comes from writer-director Bertrand Bonello. It's a science fiction film. It's a film that takes place over multiple time periods, and it draws inspiration from James the Beast in the Jungle. But this isn't a pure adaptation. Rather, it latches on to the themes and ideas of that story to look at those same ideas through a new lens. We begin in 2044. Gabrielle, played by Léa Seydoux, is plagued by a sense of impending doom. She lives in a time when feeling too rich of emotions is seen as negative. Through a process of purifying one's DNA by embracing past lives and past connections, those emotions can be put in check. But Gabrielle is on the fence. She wants to move forward, but she doesn't want to lose the emotions that make her feel like a real, vibrant person. She meets Lewis, played by George McKay, and they spark a connection. It seems deeper than a casual meeting, and as Gabrielle undergoes the procedure, she's taken to 1910. There, she connects with Lewis. They share a spark. They fall in love. It doesn't all go according to plan. Later, she's transported to a past self in 2014. She again encounters Lewis. They again share a spark. They make a connection, but things don't go according to plan. These connections and feelings cause Gabrielle to doubt the process of removing her emotions, leading her to face a difficult and potentially exhilarating decision. Now, that probably sounds like a lot, and this film definitely has a lot of complex plot, and it spans 3 different time frames. We see the same actors playing variations of themselves in different ways throughout the film, the same themes, a sense of foreboding, dread, connection, and the sparks of love persist in all 3 time frames. And it's meant to be an exploration of those ideas as James' novella was. This is a unique concept and kind of a unique approach. Visually, I was really taken with some of the worlds built by Bonello, and often I was drawn to these characters too, but some of it works better than others. I was particularly taken by the rich narrative in the 1910 section, and I was really moved by a lot of the concluding act, but some of the middle section, particularly the 2014 narrative, was a little harder to follow. Throughout it all, I was really taken with Seydoux and her performance. She gives a rich lead performance with some incredible moments, some very expressive moments that help bring the depth of emotion to life. McKay is very strong as well, and in particular, in the early time frame, they have some great chemistry. There were some moments of the film I really resonated with, and I thought the concept was an interesting idea, but sometimes the execution, as I mentioned, and the story just didn't hit overall. But it was still kind of a fascinating journey, one that I was glad I took. The Beast opens in limited this week. It's definitely opening in Denver on April 12th. It's opening in Nashville on April 19th and in some other markets. I gave it 3 stars out of 5. So if it's playing near you and you want to see something a little bit different, I recommend jumping on this one. A combination of French and English, some good performances, an interesting film. Well, that'll do it for me today. We'll see you guys on Sunday night at 7 Eastern for This Week at the Movies with me and Eric. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend.